Welcome back to NGTV Plays Age of Decadence, featuring myself, Spencer, my co-host, Matt. Last time, we got betrayed. We were framed as in taking, what's that guy's, the leader of the commerce's gold shipment. And then we had to defend ourselves, and we actually Linus, and we died. We lost the game. Yeah, talking about the map real quick, because we did it last time too. And then, so off camera, because we had to go, we actually went back through and just got back to the same point, but then didn't die, basically.
Oh, here's the tunic guy.
Oh, there's the fucking tunic guy.
This is like a really good dagger. Jambalaya steel.
Yeah, jambalaya steel. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of money. We were rolling in it. What is our objectives, even? Oh, dude, it shows you in your last frame of when you paused it. That's funny. Is that better?
Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
This is the best.
What? Just... Oh, remember, apparently if you have something in your belt, it doesn't cost any AP to pull out in the middle of battle. Apparently you can't.
So we should put that there. Put this here.
Yeah.
How good is this?
DR 7, so damage resistance is 7.
Better than all this shit? Obviously it's not as good as this, but this hurts our sneak. Or no, it doesn't hurt our sneak at all.
No. Well, what's the armor hardness on this? In fact, this hurts our sneak. But the armor hardness is 30. Shit.
Yeah, but this is like... Why is this like so much worse than the other thing? Upgrades, masterwork.
No, it has the upgrade. Oh, you can forge that.
And it's reinforced, but it's still not good. Verse CS 45. What does that mean?
I don't know. Counter
Critical strike?
Maybe. I don't know. Huh, I don't know.
Alright, so. Talk to the Raiders, see what they want. The new phase, travel to the Mandarin.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Talk to the Domitis
Okay,
Sopius
so-
in Mandarin. Alright, so we need to finish the shit here.
Yeah,
So, Raiders
new one-
and Outpost.
I'm not sure if we had that last time, but we were actually sent at the end of that quest portion. We were actually told that we should be going down to like this. Oh, I guess to this other city called Madaran by Linus. Apparently, a portion of the guild. Is this like the surface of the moon? Did we just travel?
Yeah,
Where are we traveling to?
the freaking bandit camp.
Oh, okay. Should load in an arrow. What the hell? Like caressing that plant.
Failure. Fuck you then, bitch. I'm gonna harvest this shit. Damn it.
Load a arrow, dude.
God. Load of piercing or regular? Let's do regular.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's what happened off camera, was that at the end of that we were then told that we are needed in Madaran. So it's a totally different city, but we're gonna finish this one up first. There's a small camp in a forest clearing. Rough boards nailed to the nearby trees. Oh shit. Okay, this is the bandit camp. So what were we supposed to try to do here?
I don't remember.
Fuck.
Talk to the Raiders and see what they want.
Okay, easy enough. Just walk in. Just do it. Yo, what up?
Talk to
Esper.
SB as he's back there.
I'm glad that you said back there, but didn't like point to where he was. I mean, we found him. It's fine. But, I mean, you could have been more helpful. Several raiders in battered armor acknowledge your presence by getting up and loading their crossbows. A gray-haired man with a military posture emerges from one of the tents and assesses the situation. He barks some orders, swearing at his men and sending them to take positions around the camp. Within moments, some semblance of military order is created. Satisfied, the leader returns his attention to you. We found this fine young man walking alone in these various dangerous woods. When he told us that he's a nephew of a local lord, we decided to keep him company and do our best to ensure his safety. I'm sure that his uncle would appreciate our help and reward us generously. 1,000 coins should be enough, I think. I try to convince them, for his sake. How does an Imperial guard become a raider? Still easy to tell, eh? Once a guard, always a guard, my father used to say. I thought he meant something else, like some higher calling or something. Turns out he meant that once the habits are drilled into you, they stay with you until you die. As for how I joined the other side, well, such things happen more often than you think. When a village kid signs up, he wants to be a hero. He wants to stroll into his village in shiny armor and bed every girl. Instead, he gets to do 25 hard years and watch his friends die over nothing. When he realizes what he's gotten himself into, he's in the wasteland, a long way from home. Nah, I did 12 years, and when you do something for that long, well, it's the only life you know. I was wounded and left for dead. Raiders found me and took me in. No, not out of kindness, they need men badly. Especially men with proper fighting experience. While I was recovering, I lived like a lord. Food, wine, women, and a soft bed. Then they let me choose, and I chose to stay. The way I see it, you do the same shit, but the perks are much better. They say that raiders fuck up once. One mistake and you're dead. The group that took me in made a mistake falling for a fake retreat trick. I saw it coming and tried to warn them, but in the heat of battle, nobody listened to me. I didn't stick around and left while I could. Well, I still could. My next group fared better until a desert storm forced us to seek shelter. We saw a mountain up ahead and pressed on. Despite being blinded by the storm, when we had reached the mountain, we could see that it wasn't what we had expected. There was a temple carved into its facade, and with a small entrance to what appeared to be a cave. It was a strange place, and now I doubt it was a cave at all. My men tried to warn me. No, the irony isn't lost on me, but I dismissed their warnings as tribal superstitions and paid dearly for it. Only a handful of us got out alive. And so I went from one group to another until I had had enough of the wasteland and decided to move south in search of greener pastures. It reeked of death, skulls and bones everywhere. My men begged me to leave, told me that they'd heard stories about this place. Bad stories. Still, the storm outside was real. The stories, well, stories. People tell them for different reasons. To amuse, to scare, or to keep other people away. It got me thinking. The cave was small. The walls were rough, but seemingly man-made. You didn't have to be smart to know that there was more to it than that one small chamber. I told my men that these walls must hold great treasure. That was enough for them to abandon their caution and start looking. After hours of searching, we had stumbled upon a switch. It opened a hidden passage leading to another 2 chambers. The first one contained 2 strange objects, each one as tall as a man. They were indistinguishable. Carbon copies of each other, just sitting there untouched. You could mistake them for some idols, if not for the metal pipes that disappeared into the floor. There were no clues as to their purpose or the reason why someone needed 2 of them. The second chamber had metal pipes running along the walls and was empty, save for a single platform. It was like a metal cart with railings. I remember wondering who would possibly waste so much metal to build such a contraption. Then Nicanor stepped onto it, and the platform went down, all the way through the floor and into the very depths of the underworld, judging by the noise and red glow. Soon, the platform returned, without him. I told the story many times, and each time I wonder why I didn't immediately take my men and flee. It seems so obvious now, but back then in that chamber, we felt like we had stepped into a fairy tale. It was a tale rife with disappearing walls, strange idols, and magic carts, taking only the worthy to hidden treasures beyond their wildest dreams. I sent my men to see what was down there and bring back Nicanor. None of them returned. When the platform came back, it was as if it had come back for us. We ran outside to clear our minds and to escape from the hidden evils of that place. I wish we had a lore master with us. Does the place I described sound familiar to you? Do you remember what this cave was? Somewhere northeast. That's all I can tell you. It happened years ago, and in the storm, all I could see were the looming mountains. It's not a place I'd ever return to. Well, I'll be back then. That story.
Who the fuck do I gotta talk to?
Deller.
Try to convince Deller to pay, look for an alternate solution. Where's Deller? Who the hell is Deller?
He's in the palace.
Is that him?
Huh?
I don't think that's him.
He's not the he's not the king. He's the guy that we see before the king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or is he called a king in this game? I don't know. Like Lord? Yeah. What do you want? About the bandit camp. Report. They want money. 1,000 Imperials. Out of the question. Paying ransom is a sign of weakness and an invitation for more troubles. We can't afford it at the moment. Ah. Risky. Where's the downside? An outpost will be wiped out or weakened enough for you to finish the job, and you'll have bodies of dead raiders to prove that Daratan had nothing to do with it. I haven't thought of that. Good plan, Matthias. If it works, Lord Antidus will be very impressed. If it doesn't, I'm not going to tell him anything. It's your fault. That's what he's going to say. Dick. Here's to the raiders ransom. Drinkman's Stellar to pay for it. Oh, what?
I guess I gotta go talk to them again?
Yeah. Hey, guys. Bros. We'll pay you. But can you just go attack somebody real quick for us? I don't want to be used. Well, you're raiders, man. Go on. What's up, Esbinus? Got the money? I have a better offer for you. There's a mining outpost in need of raiding and pillaging. Do what you do best, and Lord Antis will gladly pay 1,000 Imperials. Everything you find at the outpost is yours as well. What do you say? I work for no man. Give me my money, or the hostage dies. It's a good offer. Antidus won't pay the ransom. If you kill the hostage, you'll give Antidus no choice but to send his men after you. They will hunt you down to the last man as a lesson to others. Or you can do Antidus a favor and actually earn your pay. Or you could say they used to mine gold there in the old days. Are you sure you want to pass on that?
I'd say persuasion trading.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it. It's better than sitting here and doing nothing, and my men do need some exercise. Take the hostage to show that we're dealing in good faith. I suppose we don't need him anymore. Tell the raider where the outpost is and take the prisoner to Deller. And then we can just not pay him. Because now there's no bargaining chip. I don't know why he gave you back the fucking hostage. You know?
Well, I don't know why we wouldn't pay them.
Good faith. Yeah, that's true. You escort Tiberius back to Tyrion, all the way to the Daratan compound. So, did you talk them into it? I'm impressed. Oh, so you did talk them into it. I'm impressed. I've heard about making friends with enemies of your enemies, but using one enemy to get rid of another? Now that's something you don't see every day. In fact, I like to see it with my own eyes. Are we gonna watch it like a cutscene?
I don't know. I've never played this game before.
Have we ever had cutscenes before?
I don't know. I've never played this game before.
I was just talking about. Hey. Sitting in the shadow of the mountain, the Aurelian outpost is protected from prying eyes by a tall wooden palisade that circles it. Judging by a dead guard slumped over the watchtower's balcony, prying eyes weren't the outpost garrison's biggest problem. When you get closer, you see half a dozen dead bodies strewn around the entrance. Esbinus, the raiders' leader, is sitting on the ground in front of a small barricade. He's covered in blood, but it's hard to say how much of it is his own. Some diggers are still alive, he said tiredly. Hold up inside the tunnel. We'll handle it. You deal with him. Della throws you a heavy leather bag and goes inside. Judging by the weight, it's the 1,000 Imperials he has agreed to pay the raiders. Do you see that? Tell me, you're a man of your word. I'll remember it, should our paths cross again. Catch. He throws you a small object. It's a small glass tube encased in elaborate metal framework. The tube is very warm to the touch and contains what looks like constantly shifting liquid fire. One of them, he nods towards the dead bodies, had it on him. Since you've done right by me, slowly he gets up and walks away without finishing the sentence. You go inside the ancient tunnel carved into the mountain. The tunnel leads into a small chamber filled with strange machines towering over you. It went better than I expected. The diggers saw the attack. They are on their way to Lord Gallius to inform him that an army of raiders has descended upon the ill-defended outpost, slaughtered the Aurelian legionnaires, and would have killed the poor diggers too, if not for the Daratan forces who, unfortunately, have arrived too late to save their noble brethren. We did well, Matthias. Without lifting a sword, you've solved quite a few of our problems. Tiberius is free, the Aurelian forces are dead, the raiders are dead, the mine is ours. Not that it's doing us any good at the moment, but still. Take a look around. I'll head back to Tyrion.
Hey, alright.
Alright. Recognize some machines from drawings and old manuscripts. It looks like an ore melting facility, but judging by House Aurelian's interest, it could be more than that. The panel is a chaotic mess of pipes, levers, valves, and dials. Sure.
Insert the tube.
You carefully insert the power tube into the opening. For a long time, nothing happens, but then the console lights up and a low humming sound spreads out the cave. You have no idea what you're doing. You move a few levers, but nothing happens.
Damn.
Hum-ba-ding-da-ba-da-dum.
Nope.
Okay. Hey, sulfur, rock oil. Take them all.
Is that all just one? Okay. Hey, bomb.
So they were digging, but for what? Can't just be gold. That'd be too simple. It's gotta be something else. Something different. Evil. Is that it? I bet you if we knew what we were doing with that thing, we could have done more. I don't know. Oh, hey, we got 21 points. So we should definitely up our... Wait. Would it be... What do we need to up to run the thingy?
It said lore.
Lore? I guess it's like how much you know about this machinery. Insert the tube.
See?
Okay,
Lore.
so yeah, up the lore by like... I don't know how much.
We can only up it by 1, 2. That uses up all of our shit.
Yeah, it's a
Maybe
problem.
we should do trading again.
Um...
I saved beforehand, so...
Yeah, let's do trading. Oh, well, etiquette's only 2. I feel like etiquette might help us out. Since they're rather decadent, that's funny. We have no 1 costs. Let's see if that works. Still, let's load and do it twice and just see what happens. If it doesn't happen on the twice, then we can just like do what we want, I guess.
Hey.
Oh, you put your hands on the controls and recite the commanding fire elementals to bless or mantra, performing the rite as you speak the ancient words. The mantra doesn't require you to understand what you are doing, but it does a good job leading you through the series of steps grouped into chapters. Some chapters require you to watch the dials and adjust the valves to achieve divine harmony. Other chapters warn about dangers of overheating and tell you how to keep the fire elementals under control. Kind of funny. It takes you almost an hour to complete the ritual. When you push the last lever, the cave is filled with low grumbling noise and reddish light. Powered by the ancient magic somehow preserved within the tube, the machines come to life. It's probably a battery or something. They move slowly at first, the rusted metal resisting the screeching, but the magic releases oil from some hidden reservoirs, or it's gas. Soon the machines are running almost as smoothly as they did in the olden days. Shit. Got up your crafting.
I can tell you some things that aren't going to happen. All right.
We can come back, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, we are going to own this place. Because we're the only ones who know how to use it soon when we learn more crafting. It's kind of funny that they, like, described the way that stuff works. Like, oh, this old magic. There's something weird in this tube, you know?
Well, I mean, it could be that. Okay, man, we're gonna fight people, and we're gonna win.
We're gonna win.
All right, don't. All right.
Sure.
When we win, it's gonna be good.
We'll all be happy. I fixed the smelter. Better send some men to secure the mine. What would we do without you, Matthias? You're practically indispensable.
Oh, like
You
real
gain a new
fucking
ins-
life.
You gain a new insight, which can be used to increase your skills. 12 skill points gained. You receive 150 Imperials for your service. So I guess that's all you had to do for it then. If you did more, I bet you would have gotten paid more.
Remember when I talked to this dude? He was an asshole.
What do you need here? Nothing. Fuck
Still
you.
an asshole. Okay.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see some more, subscribe. We will see you guys next time.
Peace.